officer involved shooting?
No. It was seen road rage.
Okay, there we go. Now you're on the camera. Okay, so what can you say again now? We're at the corner of Belmont and Sayre, or I'm sorry, Diversy and Sayre, and you said there was a road rage in which somebody shot a gun?
Yeah, that's what it seemed like. Some dude was trying to bust the UE, ended up getting in front of some other car, then they collided pretty hard. I managed to hear it, and I turned around like, Jesus. Once that had happened, they split ways. The guy that tried to do the U-turn bolted down Diversy. The other guy turned left to Sayre, rolled down his window and started firing at the other guy that was running.
The guy that took off in his car?
Yeah.
And who was the cause? Who hit the UE? Was that the guy who shot? Or
yeah.
So the guy who actually caused the accident also let off shots?
No, that was the guy doing the U-turn got in front of a different car. And that car was the one that turned left onto Sayre and shot.
Okay, so the guy that got hit by the guy doing the illegal U-turn.
Essentially, yeah.
And when the guy was doing a hit and run, he let off some shots at him.
Yep.
Okay, thank you, my man.
Yeah, no problem.
You can see this on Disorderly Product News on YouTube. DPN, Disorderly Product News. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. We got a road rage shooting incident here. Come on, 2491. Hit that like button. The party always stops when I get here. How come the party always stops when I get here? Boligua! So it was a gentleman who tried to do a U-turn and got into an accident, and after he hit the guy, he took off. When he was taking off, the guy that got hit let off a couple rounds, squeezed off a couple rounds at him, and we were in a football huddle right here, and then I showed up, and like always, as soon as I come, the party stops. It was the same way in grammar school. The party was kicking in, and the bass was bumping, and old DPN came in, and it was like, oh brother. I'm like Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. I got like a gray cloud that follows me everywhere I go. What's going on, buddy? How's it going? So it was a road rage involved shooting here?
I have no idea.
Oh, you don't know?
That's all we got right now.
That's all you got right now? Cool.
Be careful. Stay healthy out here, right?
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Are you doing it? Are you doing your job?
Do my best, Papa.
All right, man. Well, as long as you do your best. I'm sorry?
Speak Spanish or no?
No. I don't speak Spanish. I don't speak Spanish. No.
Do the best that I can, man.
No. Have you seen those? They were in the 11th district today. They were red, orange, and black American flags.
What is a red? I've never heard of it.
I mean, the only American flag that I seen reappropriated is the Thin Blue Line flag, but now they're doing one for, I think it's independence for African Americans from slavery. So, I mean, it used to be like a sin to change the American flag in any way, and now it seems like every group is reappropriating the American flag for their own needs. Like, the way I feel about it, and a lot of my supporters, is if you want to start a flag, make a flag. It's not that hard. But if you're going to take the American flag, you're taking the equity. You want the love and respect that flag has earned other people by giving paying their ultimate price. So, but anyways, can I get your name, rank, and star numbers, officer? You've been a gentleman to me.
You're all right, man. 17441. Ramirez.
All right, my man. You're making the 25 look good, man. Keep up the good work, buddy.
Okay, be safe, stay healthy, all right, brother?
You too, my man. You see that? My man Ramirez is good. So they hit the, you guys want to look for shell casings? This guy over here in the regular clothes. Let's see if this guy right here with the backwards Cubs hat. Don't trust him. He's either a cop or a neighborhood snitch, because he literally wanted to go up and chit chat with every cop. Well, I don't know. I don't see any shell casings, but there we are. We're live at Sayre and Diversy. Hey, anytime you want police to leave the area, listen, I could be rented out. You know how like little kids have clowns at their parties? If you're high school kids and you want to have a kegger, just rent me out. I'll stand outside the front door. The police will come nowhere near you. I promise. DPN comes, the police run. It's just the way it seems to go. I don't know. But I do show it fair. You can't say I don't. So it's these two flags right here. The flag on the right, that's the Chicago flag. The flag on the left is the American flag. But that's what that is. That's if you ever see it, that's the flag for Chicago. And it is Puerto Rican Day Parade weekend at Humboldt Park. So speaking of what I just said, there you go right there. There's the Puerto Rican flags. They're out. The Puerto Ricans flag game is on Fleet. They're second to none. They're second to none. So there you go. A road rage shooting incident that an investigation seemed to be over the minute I came. Damn it. But Officer Ramirez was a gentleman to me, and I put the people on camera and I show exactly how they act, right? Hey buddy, how long ago would you say?
Probably
10 to 15 minutes ago. 10 to 15 minutes ago, and it was a shooting. They're not looking for shell casings? They're not cordoning off an area? That seems like light work. 10-15 minutes ago, a shooting happened on a busy street. I didn't even see a white shirt out here. Oh well. You know how it goes. Oh yeah? Chasing down those bad guys, huh, Joe? Oh, they'll be all out there today, Joe, out west. There'll be cops everywhere because it's African American Heritage. I'm sorry, African American Independence Day. So they were having a parade down there when I was down there earlier. I was on my way to Home Depot to go get some blinds. I gotta be quick because my buddy halfway back is coming to my house. Halfway back, ow! Is the guy, if you don't know. Well, if you watch my channel, you know who halfway back is. But if you don't know who halfway back is, he's my friend. And when you talk to him or look at him, he's just a bit off. So he gives you the impression that he smoked a blunt or a bowl or a joint, and he only came halfway back. He didn't make it all the way back. He's still stuck in marijuana purgatory. He'll listen to your stories with his mouth open, and you'll look over at him and he'll just be staring at you, not blinking, with his mouth open, and it'll creep you out. And halfway back's a whiner. If he doesn't get what he wants right when he wants it, oh my God, you gotta listen to halfway back whine. That's the worst thing. Yeah, he's in marijuana purgatory. He never came all the way back. All lives matter. That's right. But if you saw that flag, so I'm all for like the freedom of expression, freedom of speech. You have the right to make the flag into anything you want. I mean, it's just what it is. It's part of freedom of speech. You don't have to agree with it, but it is what it is. But government agencies are not afforded that right. So when a government agency, if you look on my community page, they made a flag out of it's American flag, 50 stripes, 50 stars, 13 stripes, the black, orange, and I forget what the third color was, but it was for Juneteenth is what it's called. But the government does not have liberties, does not have constitutional rights. They uphold the rights for the citizens, but they themselves do not have the rights. Because government is just an idea. It's people that actually make up it. And when they're on duty, they don't have those rights. When they're off duty, then in their civilian capacity, obviously they do. But this was held at the Garfield Park Conservatory. Because the Garfield Park Conservatory is I don't want to tell you too much. I'm gonna put a video out about it tomorrow. So I wonder if they just circled the block a couple times until I left. I'll tell you, they do not like that camera. There you go. There's another Puerto Rican flag. Do you guys do that in your towns? Because it's always a thing in Chicago. Like the Italians, they'll have their flags out on the 4th of July around my neighborhood. They'll also have them out. Like one time Italy won the World Cup, they had them out. The Polish community will have theirs out a couple of times a year. They had theirs out just at the beginning of the quarantine. Who else has theirs? Mexicans have theirs, but I don't live really close to a large Mexican community, so I don't see that as much. And it was the first time I ever saw today this Juneteenth flag, which is I'm sorry, it's red, green, and black. The colors of the Black Panthers, the colors of Africa. And like I said, an American citizen has every right to express himself freely. But what a government agency doesn't have the right to do is involve themselves in political and partisan behavior and desecrate the flag, right? It's against the law. It's against flag code. It's against the United States flag code, which isn't enforced, but it still is law. So they don't have the right to change. You can't change. You cannot alter the American flag. By changing the colors, I pretty much think you altered it. But please do not have a million comments on here where it said the Supreme Court said people can desecrate the flag, it's freedom of speech. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying people can do it. Governments cannot. Anyways, midday road rage shooting in Chicago. I want you to know we are disorderly.
does.